Hey, it's Renee. It's been a while. My hair's a mess. I'm outside on a very windy, warm Sunday, and the camera's not going to be steady because I don't have it on a tripod. Hopefully you're doing well, and I'm sorry that I've been MIA, but I've been resting, not stressing, and feeling better. If you've watched any of my previous videos, I have an ulcer. I felt like I was going to die because I was bleeding internally, and I had to get 3 iron infusions, which I just finished up over a week ago, roughly, and I feel a million times better. Yeah, so that's that. So I'm outside, I'm whispering kind of because I'm on my patio. My husband, if you're not up to speed on that, he's in my apartment because we spent the morning together. We had breakfast with our daughter, and then I went to my antique booth to do some painting on a project, and we went grocery shopping. So we have food for the week for both our apartments, and yeah, look at me, I'm a mess, but I feel good. And hold on, I'm going to switch the camera. I'm going to turn it off, and then I'm going to switch the camera around, and then you're going to see 2 special guests. Here's one. Olive, stop eating the mulch. You, girl. And there is Milo. Milo, get me a ball. And it is so windy that the mulch is blowing onto the patio, and they're eating it. And I stopped them a million times, but it's not 1,000,001, so it doesn't work. But I have them out here because it's like 72, 73 degrees, and it is going to be very windy and thunderstorms, and a front's coming through tonight. And Olive, come here, Olive. Olive, say hello. Nope. Milo, come here, Milo. Give me this ball. He's hiding behind the rocking chair. He's such a dork. Milo, please stop eating that stuff. Get me a ball. Okay, you too. There they are. They're camera shy today, and they'll probably be barking at a dog that's going to be walking by in about a minute, and I'm going to turn the camera off because we're not going to listen to that. I'll be back. Hi, it's the next day. It's Monday, and it's St. Patrick's Day, so happy St. Patrick's Day. If you are Irish or not, you can celebrate no matter what. Anyway, so yeah, as I mentioned in the previous clip, I am feeling much better, and the iron infusions have really helped me, and I have a little bit more energy, and yeah, I'm just excited that it's getting warmer here. Spring is a few days away, and I'm excited for warmer weather. Olive? She's chewing a blanket on my recliner that's staring out the window. Anyway, hopefully you're all still doing well. And yeah, so I really haven't been doing too much except for resting. I did mention that I went to my booth yesterday. I am painting an inside of a cabinet that I am going to be housing my antique and vintage jewelry. And hopefully I can get that done this week. Finished, and I have to find the jewelry. It's somewhere in a garage or 2 or my storage unit. So I have to find that, and it's pretty much all tagged because I had it out before. So I need to relocate it. And what else have I done? I'm watching Milo claw at the door because he wants to go outside and eat mulch off the patio. Because we had a very windy day and night last night. We had some rain, and my patio has like a mulch, like planting bed. There's shrubs and stuff, and it blew onto the patio. So I'm trying to sweep it this morning, and I'm waiting for it to dry a little bit because I want to get my leaf blower out. Like, I'm probably the only like resident in a 55 and older community that has a leaf blower, and I'm blowing off my patio. So I can get that done so the dogs do not eat the mulch, because that's what they do. So yeah, so that's that. I walk out of my apartment the other day, and there's a big like notice on the elevators and on the front door that they are painting the inside of our garages. I think the ceiling, which it looks painted now, but I think it's a fireproofing coat of some sort. It's required by the township that I live in. And they said we don't have to move anything except our cars out of the garage. Well, I can't park my car in the garage because there's too much stuff. And I'm like, you're going to work around all this stuff. If I get like one drop of crap, whatever they're spraying, rolling, brushing on, I'm going to like flip my lid because there's too much stuff. I don't know how they're going to work around it. I need to go up to the office today to see what they're doing with that because that's going to be difficult for them. And I don't not only have one garage, I have two. So yeah, there's that. Milo, get over here. He wants to go out because he thinks he's going to be playing on the patio, which is wet. It still has mulch on it, and it is warmer out, but we'll be out later on today. I'll take them for a W-A-L-K. I have to spell it, or they'll think they're going now. But yeah, so my husband has been over like every day. You know, he's in a very kind of depressed state because businesses, he's under a money crunch, I guess you can say. I mean, business was slow, and he has a lot of overhead with the business, and he's feeling it. And he's, you know, under a lot of stress. So, of course, he wants to smoke and disappear from like reality. And I'm just trying to keep him level-headed and on focus. And hi, Milo, you want to come up here? You want to come up? No? You don't want to say hi to people on the camera? Come on. Come on. You want to come up? No? Anyway, so he's under stress. Oh, here comes Olive. Let's see if she'll come up. Come on, Olive. There she is. And she's going to walk behind me. Come here. You want to come on my lap? What are you doing? Look. Who's that? Who's in the camera? You don't even know. So Olive's doing well. Milo's doing well. The husband on the other case is not doing well. He is on some additional medication for his mood, and, you know, and I'm hoping that he'll see improvement very, very soon. He just started it about a week or so ago, and it takes time to get in your system. If you are on medication, you understand that. So I'm hoping that it helps him. Just, you know, to get through the hard times, which everybody has at some point or another. And yeah. That's it. My kids are doing well. My mother, I haven't given an update on my mom and my stepdad. So in previous videos, I've mentioned that they're hoarders. I've mentioned that they are always fighting, and my stepfather goes off the craziness rail every once in a while, and that they have or had two dogs. Well, one of their dogs had to be put to sleep about a week or two ago. It was a boy. His name is Mac. Stop fighting. And she woke up to find him that he couldn't like move, like she thinks he had a stroke or something. So they took him to the vet, and they decided that they should be putting him to sleep. So they did that, which is sad. He was the dog that always would greet you at the door going to their house. He was a very friendly dog. 2 greyhounds they had. So they were sad on that. And my stepfather takes it very hard because he loves his dogs. And my mom loves her dogs. But he was having a rough time of it. So it's sad. You know, they're older dogs. And I'm just trying to tell my mom, please don't get another dog to replace him. You're old. You're too old to be walking. You're not in the best of health, and you would still have to walk them. So now you're only down to 1 dog that you need to walk. And they don't walk together. They're walked separately. So it's double the work for her as, you know, an older person that's on oxygen full time. It's not good. So I'm hopeful and praying that she does not get or want to get another dog. And, you know, to just really take the time, you know, to, you know, get stuff done around her house, and not have to worry about taking 2 dogs out. And now they only have to take 1 dog out, outside for a walk. And you can hear Milo and Olive roughhousing in the background. Anyway, so yeah, that's about it. It's a gloomy Monday. It's going to be cloudy all day. I think it's still going to be breezy, but hopefully not as breezy as it was, that I can get this mulch off my patio. And here's Milo. He came up. There we go. Hi, Milo. Thank you. Say hi to the camera. He's the neurotic one. See this little, like, if you see his, if he turns this way, you'll see on his neck. He had an operation. He had one of his, I don't know, it was a gland in his neck. It actually swelled up. His side of his face was like really puffy. And 2 years ago, he had surgery to fix it. And thank God I had pet insurance, because it was a lot. And he's got like residual droopy, like a jowl, and that's from the nerves that they like affected when they went in there to fix it. See, there it is right there. And it's so funny. It's on the same side as my husband's neck of where he had his surgery for his lymph nodes. So they match, kind of. But yeah, Milo, he's a little neurotic. And he's a good boy most of the time. Right, Milo? Yeah. And yeah, that's it. So Olive's laying on the floor rolling around now. Anyway, so here you got your guest appearances by Milo and Olive today in this video. They're doing well, and I'm sure they're looking forward to the warmer weather, to where we can go for a lot of WALKS's, and also in the play area for the dogs that are in my complex, because we throw the BALL a lot there, and they get to run around off leash. So they miss their big backyard for sure of our house that we had. Yeah, so I have really nothing to talk about, unfortunately, or fortunately, you know. I mean, I'm still in the process of this divorce. I have been putting it off. I have to send in the next round of paperwork. And I actually got a letter from the court on Friday telling me I have until May 7th to send it in, or they're going to dismiss the case. Well, I will be sending it in. I am still proceeding with my divorce. That is a given. You know, even though we spend a lot of time together, my husband and I, when he comes over here, you know, it's company. And, you know, it's familiar. And the dogs like to see him, and he likes to see the dogs. And he says he likes to see me, you know, so we're still going to be divorced, unfortunately, you know, because I don't want to be in a committed legal relationship with somebody that I'll never be able to trust, you know, and we'll see where it goes, you know, if we still, you know, hang out together after that or whatever. I want him to be able to move on. I want to be able to move on. Not like looking for somebody, because I don't think I want another relationship at this point. And, you know, I'm not saying never say never, because you don't know, you know, what comes down the road. But at this point, I'm perfectly fine being by myself. It's the first time I've ever lived by myself. And I'm kind of liking it, you know, for the most part. And, yeah. Oh, what I did, Friday night, I had my neighbor upstairs, she had a girls' night, and we went up there. I brought some desserts, and she had some flatbread pizzas that she made, and we had some wine and some hors d'oeuvres, and it was a nice time. There's like about 7 of us from this complex. Some are married, some are not. And we had a good time. So it was very, very nice to, you know, be around, some friends, new friends that I've made. And I'm hopeful that, as the weather gets warmer and I'm more outside, I'll start to meet more people because there's a lot more people moving into this complex because it is a brand new apartment complex for 55 and older. And there's a lot of buildings, and there's a lot of, there's 3 buildings that are, no, maybe 4 buildings that are about to open up. They're under construction now. They're pretty much done. They're just doing interior work and finishing stuff. But soon they'll start to hopefully be rented out. But there's still like open apartments in all the other buildings that have been here for a while. So I'm hopeful that more people will be moving in, and maybe I'll make some new friends with those people too. But yeah, so other than that, I'm trying to think what else happened. We had a bad storm. I don't know if I mentioned this in the previous clip, but we had a bad storm a couple weeks ago to where my daughter's house, and everybody on her street, a transformer blew and like fried their electric, like in their homes. We had an electrician come out, and they had to change all the outlets, and some breakers that blew. Olive was barking at a dog walking by. And the only appliance she lost, thank God, was her dishwasher. Everything else works. Her refrigerator we thought was gone. We thought her microwave was gone. We thought, the stove's gas, but it has electronic components at the top. But that was okay. She had a refrigerator down in the basement. That was fine. She thought her TV blew. That was fine. So thank God it was just her dishwasher. So she has claims in with the electric company and also with her insurance company. I told her to drop the claim with the insurance company because it's going to be less than what her deductible is. Her deductible is $2,100, which is like insane. So a dishwasher is going to be like $700. And by the time, I'll pay the electrician bill, and, I think PSE&G that's the electric company, they will reimburse her for the damages of what their transformer did. And it was funny because I said it was during a storm. It happened before the storm even came. So I don't know what happened. Like it was an hour or two before the storm actually hit that the transformer blew. And it affected everybody on her street, which was probably at least maybe 12 units. They're all like Spanish style row homes. So yeah, there's that. And they actually replaced everybody's electric meter on the street. So that in turn tells you that there was a problem on their end, and it was specifically not any of the residents' end. And like her house, when she bought it, it was a complete reno gut job, and we had all brand new electric ran in that house. It was all brand new. So, and it was up to code. We had permits, we had everything. We went through the whole painful process of permits, building permits, electrical permits, all of it, plumbing permits. It was crazy. So that was that. That was the drama, and she was upset, and rightfully so, with her electric blowing. And then she was sitting in the dark for like days until the electrician could come out to her house. So like some power worked, and then some power didn't work in her house. It was just very, very bizarre. But that's that. And yeah. So that's the update that I have. I know I'm a very bad YouTuber. I'm a boring YouTuber. At this point, I don't have anything going really on. I will hopefully start recording more now that I'm feeling a lot better and more energetic, because I was feeling pretty crappy since January, February, with the internal bleeding from the ulcer. But I believe that the bleeding has stopped because I have not seen any symptoms or signs of it. Okay, Olive. And next Monday, the 24th, I go for my wonderful upper GI scope to follow up on my ulcer, and then I'm doing the double whammy. I'm going to get a colonoscopy because I figured if they're putting me under, you might as well get it all done at the same time, and I'm actually due for it. So hopefully we'll see that that is all taken care of. Everything is clear and good, and then I can focus on other things and not be stressed out about my health. So yeah, anyway, well, I want you to all take care. Thank you so much for sticking by my channel. I know I've been sporadic, but hopefully you forgive me. Like I said, I was not feeling very well for the last month or two, you know, with being very, very tired with the lack of iron that I had in my system. But I do feel like 80% better to where I can actually function and not feel like I need to take a nap every like 2 minutes. So that's all I got. And I hope you all have a wonderful work week. If you work, if you don't work, have a wonderful week. And if you're having any sadness or, hey, Olive, get over here. Hey, hold that thought. Okay, I had to get Olive out of the bedroom because I keep the door shut and it's carpeted in there. She's potty trained, but I don't trust her. And she likes to chew stuff. So I think I have like something on the floor that I wore last night and I didn't put it in the wash yet. So I didn't want her to be like dragging a sock out or something. Anyway, if anything is going on in your life and you're not doing well or you need some words of encouragement, let me know down in the comments. I can try to cheer you up, give you some good positive reinforcements. And if you're having a great week or a great day and you're doing okay, I'm very glad for that. And I'm happy that things are going well for you. And just spread that around wherever you go, because the world and the USA needs it at this point. And no, nothing on my job front yet. I'm just waiting for the axe to fall. Have not heard anything. They're still realigning our department. So no news is good news, I guess, right? So, all right. Well, take care of yourselves, and hopefully you will see me in another video in the next couple days. Maybe you'll see me working in my garage. I gotta like organize stuff, and I gotta like start grouping some spring and summer stuff that I want to put in my booth. Well, my 2 booths that I have, and maybe I'll take you along for that to show you what I'm going to be putting in, and you can watch me go through boxes. That should be fun, right? Not really, but anyway, I will talk to you soon, and have a wonderful day. Bye.